My husband's first love has the same diamond ring on her ring finger as I do. I opened my mouth, ready to demand a divorce. But the supercar you ordered will be delivered next month, Ethan said casually. I swallowed the word divorce back down. I clenched my fists, the word divorce sliding back down my throat like a bitter pill. I could endure this, just a little longer, for the car that would be mine. But only until next month. I bought a cute little bunny outfit. Make sure you're home early tonight, honey, I said, flashing him a smile. Ethan leaned down and kissed me on the lips. Of course, babe. I can't wait to see your little bunny outfit. I saw Lily White's latest Instagram story. Finally back in the States. Everything feels so familiar. The post was accompanied by a photo taken at a Starbucks in Manhattan. But what caught my eye was the hand peeking out from the bottom right corner of the photo, a pale, slender hand with long fingers, wearing the same ring as mine. Ethan was there with her. I couldn't believe it. Lily had barely returned, and he couldn't wait to rush over to see her. I got out of the jacuzzi in our Malibu beach house and began my usual skincare routine. Thanks to Ethan's hard work over the years, I've enjoyed the life of a pampered princess. But now that his first love is back, it looks like my reign is coming to an end. Might as well enjoy it while I can. I was sure I'd be alone tonight, but as I drifted off to sleep, a warm body slipped into bed beside me. The next morning, I woke up, lying flat on my back, staring at the ceiling. Divorce, I need to divorce him, or I'll be dead before I hit 30. I reached out for my phone to check the time. 3 a.m. Typical Ethan. You're awake. Stop lying around and get up for breakfast, Ethan called, opening the door. He was still wearing the black apron I had bought him, looking every bit like a doting house husband. Ugh, where's the tough CEO I married? How come you have time today? I asked, looking at the meticulously prepared meal on the table. A thought crossed my mind: guilt. Is he making this fancy breakfast because he feels guilty about something with Lily? I just finished up a big project. Thought I'd take a break. Yeah, right. He just wants to relax because his precious Lily is back in town. Workaholics like him don't just decide to take a break. Ethan placed a piece of fish on my plate. Eat up. You need to keep your strength up. Ugh, you scoundrel. I glared at him before burying my face in my food, deciding not to say anything more. After breakfast, I lounged on the couch, watching my favorite trashy romance drama, while Ethan sliced up some fruit and settled beside me, checking the stock market on his iPod. The drama on T-Way was so over the top that I couldn't resist pulling out my phone to scroll through Instagram. That's when I saw it trending: New Lily White returns. That's right, Lily White, once a famous natural beauty in Hollywood, had left without a word to study abroad. Her fans were devastated. Sure enough, the comments under the trending topic were flooded with her fans' cheers. Welcome back, Lily. Is Lily making a comeback? So excited. Finally, we get to see Lily more often. I suddenly grew curious about Ethan's reaction and turned to him. Did you know Lily White is back? Yo, really? So what? Ethan responded without much emotion. I snorted quietly. He's such a good actor. If I hadn't seen that Instagram story, he might have fooled me. That evening, Ethan's friend Big Mike called. Hey, sis, you and Ethan should come out tonight. My bar's having its grand opening. I am begging you to show up. I looked over at Ethan, who was reading. Why didn't you call him directly? I asked. Because you've trained him well, sis. Ethan told me he's a married man now, and he can't go out at night without checking in with you first. Plus, it's a bar if you don't approve. He won't come. What? I almost believed I was some sort of control freak. I've never stopped him from going out before. I thought we were just going to show up to support his friend. But when we arrived, I was taken aback. Lily White was there too. Sis, Ethan, Big Mike led us to our seats. Noticing my gaze fixed on Lily, he quickly added, that's someone Evan Moore brought along. Apparently, she used to be a small-time actress. Big Mike had known Ethan for years, so he had to be aware of Ethan and Lily's history. Was he just pretending not to know? Ethan, long time no see, Evan Moore called from across the room, lounging on a sofa. I smiled and nodded in response. Our families had business dealings, so we knew each other fairly well. Ethan wrapped his arm around me and led us to the opposite end of the room, sitting as far from Lily as possible. I could tell he was a little upset. Did they have a fight? Sure enough, I caught him glancing at Lily multiple times. His face was set in a frown, and he barely acknowledged people who greeted him. What's wrong? Seeing Lily with someone else bothers you that much? Ugh, you jerk. Honestly, I wasn't feeling great either. Ethan and I grew up together. Our families have been friends for ages. Later, I went abroad for college, and when I came back, I heard Ethan had a first love. It seems childhood's sweethearts really can't compete with fate. Huh? After that, Lily left for some unknown reason, and Ethan turned around and proposed to me. At the time, my family was in a bit of a business crisis and needed a quick influx of cash, so I agreed to marry him. After we got married, Ethan was pretty good to me. Whatever I wanted, I got. Even my mom said I was lucky to have married him. No one else could afford to keep up with my lifestyle. But now, looking at the situation, I'm starting to wonder if I really married the right person. I grabbed the glass of wine on the table and downed it in one go. The burn of the alcohol jolted me awake. This marriage has to end. Why are you drinking so much? Ethan grabbed my glass. Feeling down? None of your business. That drink was stronger than I thought, and soon I was feeling a bit tipsy. Leaning into Ethan, my hands wandering under his shirt, Ethan grabbed my hand, his voice rougher than usual. What do you think you're doing? I am just having a feel. I wasn't about to let him keep up this charade in front of his first love. No way. Let's go home. Ethan didn't hesitate, standing up and pulling me along, practically shoving me into the car. You behave, or we'll deal with this at home. I won't. I kicked off my heels and sat in the passenger seat, pouting. I am warning you, don't touch me, or I'll. Yeah. I didn't even finish my sentence before his burning lips were on mine, pinning me against the seat. Just then, I saw Lily and Evan walk past, getting into the same car together. I see now. Ethan was jealous and trying to get Lily's attention by using me. On the drive back, the more I thought about it, the angrier I got, until finally, I couldn't hold back anymore. Ethan, let's get a divorce. You're drunk, he replied flatly. I am not. The cold air had cleared my head, and I was more rational than ever, even sensing the car speed up. When we got home, I had barely stepped into the bathroom before Ethan was on me, kissing me like a madman. I might not have been entirely sober, but I found myself getting lost in his kiss. Our breaths grew heavier, and Ethan's lips gently bit mine as he murmured, his words slurring together. Stay away from Evan more from now on. Evan, what does he have to do with this?